going to be talking about why we chose Cape Town over Johannesburg when we moved to South Africa 2 years ago. I'm Courtney.
And I'm Kenzo.
And we are your cussing cousins. If you don't like cussing, go ahead and scroll, baby, because, you know, anything goes here.
Well, wait, hold on.
They scrolled. Okay. So, today we're going to be talking about why we chose Cape Town instead of Johannesburg. What was it for you?
The number one, I would say, was initially it felt like a dream, right? After coming to visit, Cape Town seemed exactly like the vacation that we went on in Hawaii.
Yes.
It was just eerily close to it.
It was too close. Like, it was literally too close. And Hawaii is my second home. South Africa is the first. But Hawaii is like my second home. I lived there for 3 years, and our first family vacation together, we went to Hawaii, and we were there just loving it so much. And once we decided we were going to move abroad, we wanted to find a tropical climate, something that was similar to that. And Cape Town just checked all the boxes.
But listen, here's the thing though. Like, we were in the ocean.
We
were in the Pacific Ocean in Hawaii.
Yeah.
All of us. And we were in the middle of the ocean, and we were just looking at each other. And she said, I want to feel like this every single day.
Yeah.
This is what I want our life to feel like every day.
And then
since then,
2 years later, was it even 2 years?
No, it wasn't.
It might have been like a year later, we ended up moving to South Africa.
Yeah.
So it looked like a dream. All the videos, all the pictures, everything that we could find when we searched up South Africa, it was mostly stuff from Cape Town. Like things to do, things to eat, places to go. Everything we seen was Cape Town.
Yeah.
And the beaches, oh my God, they're so beautiful. The views, I just knew I needed to be somewhere that was beautiful. The reason I didn't think to go to Johannesburg, honestly, is because of everything that everybody was saying. Everyone was like, don't go to Johannesburg. Even people in South Africa were warning us about the safety in Johannesburg. And I was like, you know what? Honestly, I think Cape Town is good enough. So I didn't even try to research everything else. People kept saying Cape Town or Joburg is like New York. And I was like, I don't want to be in New York.
Right. And that brings us to number two. Number two, that we felt like Cape Town would just feel more relaxed. We were coming from Las Vegas, which is running 24/7.
So fast paced.
It's going 24/7 to where, and then we came out here and it's laid back.
It's chill. It's a beach
chill.
town.
And we weren't trying to go back to that type of feel. So if you're saying that Joburg is like New York, we weren't on that.
However, Joburg is not like New York. Joburg's not like New York. Yeah. And really, when it comes to figuring out what's like what, you got to talk to people that have the same, like, thought process and history as you, I would say.
Yeah.
Like somebody that lives in same experiences. Somebody that lives in South Africa and they've never been away from South Africa cannot tell you how New York operates because they've never been there.
Right.
So I was listening to people tell me, oh, Joburg is just like New York, and I was like disgusted. I don't want to go there with cat-sized rats.
She didn't want to go to New York when we was in the States.
Like, I didn't want nothing to do with it. It sounded horrific to me.
It didn't sound attractive to you. It didn't
and then people are always talking about the crime and how they do this and how they do that. However, those people were talking about places that we would not frequent anyway. Not to say that there's no crime everywhere. You know, there's crime everywhere in the world.
Or that some people wouldn't want to also, have fun and visit New York. Maybe they would have. There would be plenty of people.
Maybe somebody, but it's not me. So that's the reason why I was like, I don't want to go to Joburg. Yeah. That was just my take. I'm from Texas. I want y'all to understand that. I'm from Dallas, Texas. So, like, I like that. I like that pace. I like that southern drawl. I like that southern comfort.
You like that slow down feel?
Yeah. I like that. I like it chopped and screwed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, anyway... Now that we live here, we have been thinking that we might have made the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you guys.
Yeah, man.
But after living here in Cape Town,
what made you start thinking that though? Was it like you're here and then you start? Was it social media?
What made me start thinking that I want to go to Joburg?
Yeah. What made you start thinking that? Was it social media? Was it so many people from social media? Is saying you need to come to Joburg. Like Joburg is the real South Africa. You need to come out here. You'll feel more comfortable.
No,
this is where. Okay.
It was none of that.
What was it?
It was basically constantly getting into it with white people out here and feeling the microaggressions from white people about us being black here in South Africa. It was the random, oh, well, where are you really from?
Yeah.
That one blew me.
Yeah.
As
that one really pissed
a black
her off.
American.
That one really pissed her off.
Somebody was like, so when did you guys come back to South Africa? And I was like, oh, this is like our first time like being here. Mm-hmm. Like the kids were in American school. And she was like, oh, but you're originally from here, right? And I was like, no. She was like, but like where? I was like, we're from America. And she was like, no, like where are you guys like originally from? Mind you, she's white. I was like, I don't have any more for you. I'm American. I came from America and now I live here in South Africa. Okay? So that was one thing. And then also the shift in what I feel like is the mood when we go to certain restaurants like in Durbanville and shit, or when we go to certain restaurants like in V&A Waterfront. A lot of people were so pissed off at me when I had made a video once where I was just saying like, I was doing a voiceover showing the mall and V&A Waterfront and shit. And then I was like, okay, it's a lot of tourists here and there's some locals here. Baby, they was so mad that I said some locals. However, when you look at the video, you can see that none of the people in the video was locals.
Yeah.
And say whatever, you can draw whatever conclusion you want from that. Right. I'm not saying nothing bad about any locals. I mean, it's well known that
Cape Town is a very touristy a place. And in those areas, those are the areas that tourists usually come first. They're coming to V&A Waterfront. Yeah. They're coming to the harbor. They're coming to see those, to that area, so it's not.
It wasn't a dig. Yeah. A lot of people really took it as I'm trying to say something. What does she mean? And some locals are there. I go there all the time. Right. You're some of the locals that go to this mall. But it's not a lot of them because shit is so expensive and probably because of the pay gaps and shit. But we're not going to get on that today. But yeah, that was something that made me start thinking like, you know what? Maybe I do want to go somewhere that's a little bit more brown. Mm-hmm. And then we were able to visit Johannesburg. And after we visited, first and foremost, the food. The food, y'all. I'm still trying to lose weight that I gained 6 months ago when I visited Joburg because the food was so damn good. Now, I forgot what this video is about, so let's get back to my topic.
So, number 3. One of the reasons that we chose Cape Town over Joburg was the weather and outdoor lifestyle.
Okay. We definitely love being outside, and I still agree that that's, like, it's cool.
Yeah. We have boys. You know what I mean? So, I mean, not saying that if we didn't have girls, they wouldn't want to be outside. Possible. But our boys... love to be outside. They love to run. This Carter's favorite. He's either like this, my bad baby. He's either like this or he's like this.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. So we need somewhere.
To be outside.
Yeah, we need to be outside, and we also just like to be grounded. You know what I mean? Before I was always hippie-ish, but when I got with my baby, she really got me grounded. And so, she has placed it in us to be able to get out and touch grass a lot of times, take our shoes off and or sit down and look up at the sky or do yoga, and South Africa, a lot of people here are like that as well.
Yeah.
They really like that too, as far as like just getting outside and laying out underneath a tree and like.
In Komaki, a lot of people don't wear shoes.
Yeah. And Long Beach. And all of that.
Yeah, and there's a Long Beach area here.
I mean, I remember when we went to Table Bay Mountain. Is it Table Mountain? Mm-hmm. Table Bay Mountain. I remember when we went to Table Mountain, and we seen people walking around the Table Mountain with no shoes on.
And what we do? The kids said, "Can they take their shoes off?"
And we said, "No."
I
said, "No." Listen. This was early on. This was when we was just on the visit here. Yeah. This was like that first visit. I'm like, no, we're not walking around this dang mountain with no shoes on. Like, we got to have shoes on. I don't know what's going, you got to be ready for anything. Right. I don't know if a good gust of wind come by here and you need a grip. I don't know.
They're going to grip the ground with their toes. You see?
I don't know. I ain't never been on the top of a mountain that high. So I don't know what you need, but I thought you might need shoes. So...
yeah. So another main reason that we chose Cape Town over Johannesburg when we first moved here is because of the media, honestly. Yeah. Everything we seen on social media was Cape Town. We were looking it up so much every single day, all night. We were researching everything we could on YouTube. Yeah. And most of the videos that we loved were people having fun in Cape Town.
Right.
And I was like, oh my God, kayaking. Oh my God. All the water sports, all of the other things. But what I did not take into account is the fact that Hawaii is in the Pacific. They have the Pacific Ocean there.
Yep.
And here in Cape Town, we are near the Atlantic Ocean.
It is cold.
It's ice cold. It's what that man told you, we cold.
We He
It's
said
cold
it's we
as
cold.
hell.
And in Hawaii,
So-
it don't matter what time of the season it is. You can get in the water.
Right,
and
on Christmas Day.
And it's going to feel good. You're going to be able to swim.
That water is ice cold. It's
Yeah.
brick. You cannot. I mean, some people be in there, but I don't give a damn.
Straight
I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's
I
painfully
mean,
cold.
I feel like the people, and even the people that's from down here,
Yeah.
I be seeing them in there with full, the bodysuit joints on.
That's what you got to do.
So, yeah.
So this ain't it looks nice, but it's actually not. It's not the place to go. I'm just gonna have a nice swim. It's cold as hell.
And we have been in the water.
Yeah.
Like, in some places down there, like in Sea Point,
But
where
only
they
a
have like the
handful of
little
times.
tidal pool areas. Yeah.
Only
so-
a handful of times, and
Yeah.
when it's hot as hell, because all the other times I cannot do it.
We're usually frequenting the pool somewhere. But yeah, that getting in the ocean is out for the most part, unless it's really, really, really hot.
Yeah,
Really, really hot.
and even then, it's still uncomfortable.
But it's still cool though. We love being by the ocean. That's one of the things. Like, even though we don't frequent the ocean, like as far as getting in and like that.
We would if we were in Hawaii though, or if the
Yes.
water was warm, because we did a lot in the.
If it was Hawaii or one of the other countries that we had on the list
Yeah.
that had warmer waters, then yeah, we'd probably be in the water a lot more often.
For sure. Now the last one is
Most of the videos you see online. Oh, that's what we said already.
yeah. So go to the fifth one.
What we know now, we didn't know then.
So what we know now that we didn't know when we first moved here is one. I told y'all about the microaggressions from the white people. I don't want to harp on that, but yeah, I just didn't expect that until it started happening, and I was like, "Hey, hold on, that's weird." Two, I didn't know.
I didn't know things were split up so much, like so segregated.
Yeah.
I knew that, we knew about things that happened. We knew about apartheid.
Of course, yeah.
We knew that, that things had changed after apartheid, but we figured that when the change happened,
Mm-hmm.
that it was just like, we didn't understand. We got to
didn't
remember that it's
understand
a
how it was gonna
process.
feel.
Right. There's a process. Just like there was a process in the States.
Right.
After Black Americans got rights and
Right.
things, there was still some type of segregation.
Right.
People all had their own rights.
Everything didn't just fix itself overnight.
Right, but
So-
it takes more time for people to integrate into different communities that they probably wasn't used to
Allowed to
living
be
with,
in at
or
first,
generations had already set up
Right.
in a certain area. So when we came out here, we were like, dang, why? Okay, I didn't, it just wasn't clicking until some people just was telling us like, oh, this is where so and so a lot of people be, and this is where usually these people be, and
So we didn't realize the effects that apartheid was still taking, that they still have effects of apartheid here in Cape Town, like a lot of them.
And not saying that
they're
it's a negative thing. It's the people here they're fine with how they're like where they stay. I'm saying, like, I can't speak for Black South Africans.
That's true.
To say like they'd rather stay in communities that were like more predominantly colored, or if colored people would stay in communities that were more predominantly Black people. They're probably good with the communities that they stay in.
We don't really know exactly why it's segregated the way that it is.
Right. So that's
but
that's
it's
what I'm
very
saying.
easy to see. People will tell you this is a colored part of town. This is more a white part of town. This is little Nigeria over here. This is where most South African Black people stay. They say that.
Or
they told me. That's how we figured it out.
This is where the Congolese people be at.
Yeah, and then you pretty much go in those areas and you can see that's exactly what it is. But because we feel like we cool everywhere, you know what I'm saying? We good in any hood.
Right.
We be at restaurants and whatnot, and it might be predominantly white people, and we'll get the question 3 to 4 times. Hey, well, what are you guys doing here? Oh, you must be a rapper. Are you a basketball or football player?
And we be looking like, dang, it don't be no Black folk coming over here. Or...
And it don't be. We go in and everybody be speaking Afrikaans, and all of a sudden nobody's talking anymore because they want to figure out what your accent is and what your business is here. Yes,
so
that
yeah,
happened.
so that's one of those things we didn't.
We didn't know. Yeah, that's one of the things we didn't know. But now we know.
I mean, it's nothing. We don't feel no type of way about it. We just go where
it's more comfortable.
Yeah.
And from our experience, it was a little bit more comfortable. Not a little bit, a lot of it. And nobody asked me what I do in Johannesburg.
The thing is in Joburg, even at the higher end restaurants and the nice restaurants, I still seen a lot of Black people.
Everybody looked like us.
I seen Black people with on. I'm talking
And
about
that's another thing.
They had they on, man. I love.
Let me go on and say it for you.
I was trying to censor it.
Let me say it.
What,
let me go on and say
it.
The people in Johannesburg be putting their shit on.
That's
you hear me? When I
tell
you,
say, man.
the sisters
I was trying to save y'all.
Honestly, and I'm not saying at your mama, if you live in Cape Town, I'm not saying your mama can't dress. I'm not saying you wasn't fly on your graduation. I'm not saying that at all.
It's just
but
more.
What I'm saying
it's just more relaxed out here. It's
a beach town.
It's a beach town. So
baby, out there in Joburg, the sisters is putting their shit on. Their wigs is laid. Their natural hair is fire. They locks is down their back. Their heels is sky fucking high on a Tuesday, and I love it. I honestly feel like they're gonna help me step my game up when it comes to fashion and beauty because their girls is doing what their girls need to do out there. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I love it. And I would have never known that if I never visited.
Yeah.
And also, the kind of people that were talking to us, actually, all the people that really talk to us are pretty nice. Like in Cape Town and in Johannesburg. But from my own experiences, when I talk to people in Cape Town, it usually ends after that conversation. Yeah. But most of the people in Johannesburg was like, girl, what's your phone number?
Yeah.
We're going to meet up again.
A good number of people that we've like come across in Cape Town, most of them just kind of are prying. Yeah. Whereas like the people we came across in Joburg and Durban were just treated us like some. Like
a distant cousin.
That's what I say. A distant cousin, whether it's Nathan giving me some Durban poison out in Durban, or us being in Joburg and somebody's like, oh, let's link up, let's have our kids have a play date.
Yeah.
Or, next time you're out here, or I seen you, I didn't want to approach you and make it weird. Yeah. So I just figured I'd send you a message and let you know, like, hey, we in the same area.
Yeah. But
cool.
Also, what I noticed different too in Joburg versus Cape Town is a lot of people in Cape Town will say that they see me in public. They'll be like, oh yeah, we seen you guys, and they'll send me a message later. But most of the people in Johannesburg, remember, they were just like walking up to us. Yeah. The person in Freedom, like they just,
at Mall of Africa, there were people that when we walked past the shop, they waved. They knew they recognized us, and they just say something. Hey, how y'all doing?
Oh my god,
we knew it was y'all. Or we thought it was y'all, but we didn't believe it. But in Cape Town, we get a lot of
people recognize us.
We get a lot of stares, and I would
but they don't say nothing.
I would like it more. You know what? We have had some people, and we've shouted them out too.
Yeah, of course.
Like old boy in Checkers was like, Kenzo don't like. That's my guy. Like he, even now when he sees us, he speaks.
Yeah.
And it's
that makes it feel normal. We as normal, regular people, I never want y'all to feel like we're people that were like, I don't know, celebrities or something and then got on social media. No, we're regular people that just happen to get a couple followers. Okay? So if you see me in public, even if I look mean, you can wave. I'm not going to be upset. I do look mean. I know that. I do. It's kind of by design. I do that. But I'm not mean. So, like, if y'all just wave, it'll be cool, and we could have a laugh and probably, like, go get a drink or something.
Unless you do something weird. She's going to be mean.
Obviously, if they're weird. I'm not talking to the weird people. I'm just talking to the cool people.
Sometimes weird people think you're talking to them.
I don't think so. I think
Look
they know.
Look at your DMs. Sometimes weird people think you're talking to them.
Fair point. So if you're cool, just be like, hey, what's up? And then we can be like, hey, what's up? Because like I said, we're regular people. Yeah. Okay. I think that was it. Oh, no. I wanted to tell y'all very briefly why we didn't even go to Johannesburg when we first got here. Remember that? When we landed and the dogs got deported?
We got to tell them that in another one.
That's going to be, okay. So
in the next video, we'll tell you guys why we actually didn't get to go to Joburg like we planned to. And it was because our dogs got deported. And I had to fly back and forth from America to South Africa like
3 times in 5 days.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that traumatic event in the next video.
Hey, y'all like, share, and subscribe. Comment and let us know other topics that you would like us to hit on. And other than that, hype us up.
Yeah, like actually press the button that says like hype this video.
It says it.
Yeah.
HYPE. Hype us up.
And if you're thinking about relocating to South Africa, make sure you hit that link in the bio so you can set up a consultation with us. We can help you plan your move. That's okay? Right. And we could go with y'all too if y'all want us to come with y'all. If y'all like, we actually have like 3 families that's trying to see us in Joburg right now, and we're just like, damn, we have to pay to go. So you know what I'm saying? We need to figure out how we're gonna do it. But we'll see y'all when we see y'all in the next video.